Maui donation scam, everyone is talking about it. Even Jason Momoa is getting in on this. Remember how Dwayne Johnson asked people for money online and some thought it was fake? It seems like Jason Momoa isn't too happy about it either. You see, Dwayne Johnson had this heartbreaking message about the damage caused by the Hawaiian fires. He was genuinely upset. But now, it looks like some folk are using their fame to get regular people to give them money. Jason Momoa, the guy who plays Aquaman, found out that some sneaky imposters on Instagram were pretending to be him, asking for money for the Maui wildfire relief. In response to this, Jason has publicly called out these folks as scammers and has warned everyone sternly, asking them not to donate to unofficial sources unless he specifically recommends it. He's been posting and reposting information about legitimate channels where people can donate to support the fire victims. He's clarified that he'd never ask for help or reach out through Instagram or any other platform. Jason is saying, don't send money to these questionable accounts, instead contribute directly to the families in need. Both Jason Momoa and Dwayne Johnson, the famous Oprah, face a lot of criticism for what some people see as irresponsible actions in this situation. One person suggests that if someone says one thing but then tries to change the story later, that's a sign of guilt. They point out a history of trying to avoid and then denying the situation. Another person says that some wealthy individuals think they can do whatever they want because they have money. They are arguing that whoever started these fires should be held accountable, no matter how much money they have. Some others are expressing concern, hoping the injustice of it all doesn't go unnoticed. They fear that these actions are reminiscent of past injustices against Native Americans, but this time it's happening more discreetly. In response to the huge public backlash, Dwayne Johnson and Oprah Winfrey have addressed the ongoing controversy through a video statement, using their immense fame and wealth to make their case. Some major stars are teaming up to help the people affected by the Maui wildfires, and it's a big deal. Oprah Winfrey, who owns a home on Maui, and Dwayne Johnson, who spent part of his childhood in Hawaii, are taking action. They've announced the creation of the People's Fund of Maui. It's all about giving direct financial assistance to those who have been hit hard by these devastating wildfires. Oprah and Dwayne are putting in a whopping $10 million to kick things off. Oprah shared that she's been talking to people in the community affected by the fires, trying to understand what they need the most. And what she's hearing is that they're really worried about the huge financial burden they are facing. However, a cloud of doubt hangs over the host's sudden act of generosity, and some people look at it from a darker perspective. On TikTok and elsewhere, questions are being raised about billionaires like Oprah Winfrey, with some hinting at a connection between the Maui wildfires and a suspicious plan to snatch valuable land from Indigenous communities. This conspiracy theory has gained some traction because there's a relief that Oprah acquired a massive 2,000-acre piece of land on the island in March 2023. Additionally, after 2017, Oprah kept expanding her land in Montecito, California to over 70 acres, including purchasing more land. While this theory does touch on valid concerns about residents struggling with housing shortages and the fear of losing their homes, it's essential to approach it with a discerning and critical eye. Oprah has maintained a part-time residence on Maui for over 15 years, and her property holdings on the island are extensive. She owns a whopping 870 acres of land in Kula, which suffered destruction during the recent wildfires, leading to the loss of homes and evacuations. Furthermore, she possesses an additional 1,200 acres spread across various locations on the island, including areas like Hana and near Mount Halakala. It's important to note that these areas are quite far from the ongoing fires and have not been affected. One of her significant properties sits on the slopes of Mount Halakala, a towering volcano summit that reaches 10,000 feet. This farmhouse retreat has a charming wraparound porch that brings back memories of Oprah's rural upbringing. However, people are still curious about why Oprah didn't make an on-site appearance to assist the wildfire victims, despite her deep connection to the island and her substantial land holdings. Oprah expressed, "You know what this week has taught me? It's that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can." She visited one of the large shelters in the War Memorial Stadium, asked people what they needed, and went shopping for essentials like towels, sheets and shampoo. There was also a strange incident where some children mysteriously went missing during Oprah's visit to the fire victims. One person tweeted, "They're hiding Oprah, picking up the kids lost and taking them to her new school." Amidst the widespread devastation caused by multiple major wildfires in Maui, questions have emerged regarding the apparent lack of damage to Oprah's ranch on the island, leading to speculation and curiosity. Additionally, rumours have circulated suggesting that her presence and properties in the area may have motivated her active visits to the region and assistance to the victims. That's all for today, folks. If you liked our content, please consider subscribing. Until next time, goodbye.